What's up, Aquarius? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Now, do know that I have a massive, and I mean massive, baby belly right now. So I may need to stop and breathe because I was hospitalized for bilateral pneumonia a few days ago, and it's back. I've had it for 6-7 months, some 26 weeks, and the entire time I've been pregnant, I've had pneumonia. So I may need to stop and breathe or eat a Halls, but I'm here. And then when I got out of the hospital that night, we lost power. So we were out of power for 2 days. Let me move over so you can see the attractions. If you haven't met Skelly, Skelly is the skeleton version of me, wearing my wedding dress that my husband put in here like a lunatic. And up in the corner is him, Pumpkinhead. I don't know what to do with this man, but he has a fantastic sense of humor. Scorpio, Sag, what can you do? It's a hell of a mix to handle. It's a lot, and he manages it well, apparently. He's certainly got that Scorpio and Sag sense of humor. If you need anything, personal readings, blah, 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 I just opened my schedule up today. Oh, no, yesterday. Information in the box below. Information is in the box below. If it doesn't fit, it's not your story. So look at your sun, your moon, and your rising. Don't just look at Aquarius. Look at your moon and your rising. If you're a triple Aquarius, move on to Mercury, Mars, Venus, and see what you have there. All of those coagulate to make your personality. It's not just your sun, moon, and rising. It's Mercury, Mars, and Venus as well. Mercury is how you feel, how you process emotion. Mars is how you argue, how you deal with situations that are less than admirable, if you will. Mars is the planet of war, and Venus is how you love. So make sure you check those out. Cross watchers, welcome, welcome, welcome. We love you here. If you want to subscribe, please feel free to do so. But do know that the energy comes in vice versa. I'm a very complex reader, and I can't help the way the energy comes in. So you may say, hey, what is this bitch talking about? This is what, Aquarius is doing to me. That's okay. That's the way it may come in. So leave in the comments, hey, Aquarius is doing this to me, and this is my story. But Aquarius, you seem to be having this reading that is continuing. It's very odd. The Emperor, the card of Aries, is very, very prominent in the reverse position when I was doing my meditation. Someone is still trying to come into your life and use their power the wrong way. And I feel like there's kind of a Knight of Wands energy with that, which would make sense because it's a kind of playboy, in and out, comes and goes as they please, and that type of thing. And you're kind of that hanged woman in reverse, that hanged man in reverse. You're irritated. You've been stuck in this situation. I'm not sure what it is. Like I said before, I feel like it is legal. Some of you may be going through a divorce. Some of you may be going through trying to get money back, whatever it is for you. I feel paper shuffling, or even just trying to move out and away from each other. I feel paper shuffling. And I feel like you have that feeling of being frozen, like you can't take action, you can't do anything, and you're frustrated. It's like no matter which road you take, this person blocks you. They're using that power in the wrong way, that power of the Emperor that I'm feeling. And they're using it to sabotage and keep you where they want you. It's like they don't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you. If that makes sense to you guys. It's like, well, I don't want you, so I'm going to go out and do this, this, and this behind your back. But if you try to leave, I'm going to prevent it by doing this and this and this every time you try. And it's almost like, for the sake of everyone's sanity, even if it comes in vice versa, I'm just going to say Aquarius, because we will all go nuts if I start going back and forth. You'll be like, say what? But I feel like you expected this person, or they expected you, Aquarius, to just continue on staying and putting up with their bullshit. I'm doing the Before Tarot to clarify my regular deck, which corresponds with your chakras. Now, it's like you finally made a forced hand decision to get out of this situation. You were tired of being cheated on. You were tired of being lied to. I feel like you've been in this situation for a long time. But every move you make, it's like this person has already counteracted it before you move. And this started before. Sorry about the glare, but I have a super mama glare, according to my husband and one of my friends. I've tried everything with the lighting. This is as good as I can get it. So you have the Before Tarot with the Three of Swords. So this is before the actual heartbreak. So this started before that. It's almost like this person wanted to control you. They wanted to keep you in your emotions and fiery in your actions. Even though they were out doing what they were doing and you were finding out about it, it's like they wanted you to stay. They wanted you to deal with this third party before it turned into that Three of Swords heartbreak in the present. It's like they wanted you to keep making the ultimate sacrifice and giving up your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. And if you look at this guy, he looks completely disinterested, but as we know in the Four of Pentacles in the current state, where this is the Before Tarot, this is, 2 seconds before, we know in the current tarot that he's sitting there, depending on the deck, holding all 4 of those pentacles like his life depends on it. So he's going to take those pentacles, and he's going to hold on tight to them and make sure that you don't have the opportunity to go anywhere. And that's where this Hanged Man, or in this deck, in this case, Hanged Woman, comes from. It's like they wanted you to stay there and keep taking chances on them and keep letting them make a fool out of you. They figured that whatever money you have or whatever money they have or craft they have or whatever it is they have was enough to keep you there and allow them to continue making a fool out of you. And you walked away and they weren't expecting that. So it's like they expected this. They played this hand and you played the hand of walking away. You were done giving the ultimate sacrifice of your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. You started realizing that belongs to me and this person is trying to hurt me. And you got into this Hanged Man position where it was like, every time you tried to move, every time you've tried to get out, this person has blocked you in some way. So whether you're talking about divorce, whether you're talking about depending on them financially, whatever that is for you, they've made sure that they've blocked you in every way. And the universe may seem like it's kind of against you right now too, because nothing's moving. However, do keep in mind that the universe only moves when it is the correct move and when it is toward your spiritual journey. So if it's not moving, do understand that with this particular Page of Wands, he's gaining knowledge from these ancient symbols. They're wanting you to gain as much knowledge as you can before you move on. This person is a soulmate. You way extended your stay. And now, excuse me, of course I'm chewing a cough drop. Now they're saying, now you're going to stay. We need you to learn these lessons. We need you to see in this person what it is you don't want in the next person. You don't want this sneaky behavior of the stealing of swords that's coming in. You want to eliminate this from your life. You want this gone. But in order to understand that you want it gone, you have to experience it. It's unfortunate, but we have all been through this experience of a sneaky person. And it sucks. But this particular person is manipulative and finding ways to keep you hooked into the situation so that they can continue to have their cake and eat their damn pie. Because they're fucking selfish. And they want to keep you confused. Like, okay, I've made this move. I've made this move. I've made this move. How the hell do I get out of this? How do I get out of this situation? And they want to keep you confused. They want to keep you so that you don't know what moves to make. They want to keep it so that justice and judgment are in their favor. They've got you trapped. You're going to have to start thinking and getting on top of your mental chess game to get ahead of this person. To finally end this situation, you have to get on top of things here, guys. So Aquarius, you're going to have to, really, really get on top of your chess game, because justice is not in your favor, judgment is not in your favor, and you're sitting in your garden of self by yourself and you can't get out. And they're making sure of it. It's like they've locked you up. And you're willingly walking right in there. And so you're going to have to get on top of your mental chess game and really get ahead of this person. This person's a bastard. I don't care if they're male or female. I feel like this definitely has something to do with a long-term relationship, a marriage, family. It could be family keeping an inheritance from you. But it's like you narrowly escape with your emotions. And if it is a relationship, they were trying to balance two different lifestyles, two different people, two different, a marriage and a mistress or a mister or whatever it is. They were definitely trying to balance and keep the two. And it didn't work out for them because you're narrowly escaping with your emotions. You're getting away from, if you look here, there's rough waters. You're finally getting away from that. Somebody's helping you to obtain peace over here at this island. But you've got to take these skeletons with you. You've got to take these lessons with you. You have to take this knowledge, if I can get it off the damn desk. You've got to take this knowledge with you, and you've got to learn from it. You've got no choice. So if you're staying put for right now, it's because the divine are keeping you there, and because this person is one damn step ahead of you. Yes, and I feel like they could be using something against you, like, oh, we're your family, with the Magician, the Page of Cups, and, having your eyes covered. We're your family, or, using that Seven of Cups to drain you, like, speaking of the Seven of Cups, like I said in my meditation, it kept coming up. You notice he has his hands over his eyes. I feel like you can't see this person's next move. And they're just offering these little bits of love, like, oh, we're your family, we would never manipulate you, or I'm your husband or wife, I would never do that, let's just have an amicable divorce. But then when it comes down to it, with the Nine of Wands, they're not willing to pull down those walls and take action. Every time you try to take action, you're butting your head against these walls. And with this card, then this is typically the wish card of the Minor Arcana. But it's also the card of being overindulgent. So I feel like this person may drink, they may gamble, they may do something. And in a divorce, assets are supposed to be frozen, so you may want to look into what they're doing on the side. Again, get your mental chess game ahead of theirs. And they're spying. They're definitely looking for something to use against you. There's no doubt about that. They're playing the game. They're getting the experience needed. If you look, there's a scar on his face. He's just taking the pentacle. Here, the bird's just bringing in the information. And so this person, he or she is learning to really play this game well. They don't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you. And unfortunately, it's keeping you in this cycle. It's keeping you going round and around and around and around and around. They definitely have someone on the side. There's my mistress or Mr. card. And there's no doubt in my mind. We've got the Knight of Cups there. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Empress in reverse. So there's this person here. That person is there, that mistress or Mr. on the side of marriage or relationship or whatever it is. Or somebody that shouldn't be involved in family matters if this is a will. There's somebody here influencing the situation, making it harder on you. And I feel like they have their hand in the cookie jar. Yes, it's telling you it's time to go. With this Four of Cups, normally he's very disinterested, but here he's drinking the Four of Cups. He is indulging. Here's your Two of Cups, right? And this is letting you know this person was a soulmate, but now it's overindulgent. He's got 3 other cups there that are being handed to him, and he's going to drink from all 4. And then you've got your Five of Cups. So you've got your 4, your 2, and your 5. So this is before that devastation sets in. This started long before any of this occurred. This started a long time ago when they were still married to you, or when your family was still alive, whatever that situation is for you. And he's watching the cat knock over these cups. His hard work, his emotional work, his love, his emotions, the cat's playing with them. So whoever this person is playing cat and mouse with you. And whether it be your family, your husband, your wife, your significant other, and they're using this emperor or empress, this mistress or mister, to get back at you. And it's showing here that you're not really doing a good showing of strength. You're just sitting back letting it happen. And that's why I'm saying get your chess game up there. Get your chess game in order. Get a step ahead of this person, because I promise you, they're coming to a decision and you're literally putting on your own blindfold. You have a decision to go to on your own. Note that there's a small amount of secrets there. This is before tarot, so there is a small amount of secrets there and growing. But you're choosing to ignore it. You're choosing to look the other way. You're choosing not to be a part of it. But these 2 swords are going to be forced hand. As you can see in my other deck. 2 of Swords with the Fool. It's going to be a forced hand decision. You're going to be forced to make a blind decision, and you're not going to be happy about it. But when you look, you're putting on the blindfold, not anyone else. Get your mental chess game up. And here again is that Emperor. Very prominent. Very, very prominent. Showed up like 6 times in my meditation, and then when I shuffled, showed up about 5 or 6 times there, and is showing up again. And showing up with the 5 of Pentacles, which is typically putting someone out in the cold. Now, animals are faithful. So he's put this animal out in the cold in this snowstorm, expecting that this animal will still be there when he returns. But animals will seek shelter. They're not dumb. Be like this animal. Seek shelter away from this person. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you for this month. If you guys have any questions or you need a personal reading, please hit me up in the box below. If I am not getting your emails, I have answered all my emails and I've been having trouble. Everyone's saying they're emailing me. I'm not getting it. Please look for me on Facebook Messenger. It's under Keli, Bennett, Boston. Please make sure you copy from the box below because my name is spelled differently. And if you don't put in all 3 words, you won't find me. Or you can find me on Skype at trinity32719@hotmail.com. Send me a message and then I will email you and get you a list of services. Well, guys, that's what I have for you this month. It seems to just be a continuation. This is your girl Keli coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. Drop a like, drop a comment, and I will get at you soon. And remember, guys, chin up. Catch you later.